Alright, given y equals the root of x plus 4 over the root of x plus 4, find the value of dy by dx when x equals 8. Write your answer in the form of a root 2, where a is a rational number. We'll get onto that rational number part a little bit later. Again, just like last time, first thing I'm going to do, if I have something that looks like this, y equals x to the power of n, then dy by dx, or the differential, we times by the power, so n times x to the power of n minus 1. So we times by the power and subtract a 1 from that power. So that's what we're going to do here. And just like last time, I'm going to tidy up these square roots. Just recall that the square root means the power of 1/2. So I'm going to rewrite all this as y equals x to the power of half plus 4 x to the power of negative a half. Remember on the bottom they are the negative powers there, the reciprocals. So this is what I've got here. And now I'm going to go through, I'm going to differentiate. So dy by dx equals, so times by the half and then take 1 off, and this becomes a half x to the minus a half. Okay. Plus 4 times again, times the power, so times that negative half, then take 1 off the power. Minus a half there, subtract 1, becomes minus 3 over 2. And we have a constant here, which when you differentiate, they are going to vanish. Okay, so this is my dy by dx. I could tidy it all up, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to substitute x equals 8 straight in and just kind of see what happens, really. So we've got dy by dx equals a half. Then we've got 8 to the minus a half. This becomes minus 2 times 8 to the minus, oh sorry, that should say 8, so 8 to the minus 3 over 2. So just before I really deal with anything here, I'm going to have a look at what 8 to the half might be. 8 to the half is the same as square root of 8. I prefer dealing with square roots, which is the same as saying square root of 4 times 2, which is the same as saying 2 root 2. If you type this into your calculator, it probably does tell you that it is 2 root 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn that first thing here, the first 8 to the minus a half, into 1 over 2 root 2. Okay, I'm going to do the same with this, 1 over 2 root 2, but I'm going to just throw that cubed on the outside of it, like so. 1 over 2 root 2, all cubed. So this is what I've got so far. So first thing I might do is rationalise my surds. We'll want root 2 like this, and at the minute it's still on the bottom there. So I'm going to times both top and bottom by root 2. I'm going to take this 2 out first. So I've got a quarter here, and then I've got root 2 over 2. So what I've done then is I've taken that 2 out to make this a quarter. I've multiplied top and bottom by root 2 here, so I've not actually changed anything. I've just gone ahead and rationalising it, sorry. Subtract 2. This time I can't just do this 2 times a half because this is cubed. I could pull it out and cube it, but I'm just going to leave it there for a second. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to times top and bottom of this fraction by root 2. So I've got root 2 over root 2 times root 2 is just 2 times another 2 there, and I get 4. And that's all cubed. Just move my paper up there. So I can go ahead and just turn this into root 2 over 8. So that's quite nice to deal with here. And then I'm going to have to muck around with this a little bit. Root 2 cubed is root 2 times root 2 times root 2, which actually again works out at 2 root 2. And then 4 cubed is 64. So let's put all that in. So this becomes 2 root 2 all divided by 64. Then I've got root 2 over 8 here, and I suppose I can pull this out. So this becomes root 2 over 8, take away them two, that's a 4, and 4 over 64 is the same as 1 over 16. So I've got root 2 over 16, which, just before I do anything, I'm just going to pull that root 2 out, and I've just got 1/8 minus 1/16. This is the same as 2/16. So 2/16 minus 1/16 is again just 1/16. So this becomes 1 over 16 times root 2. This is in the form that we're asked for. We were asked for, given it in the form of a root 2, and where a is a rational number. Well, this is a rational number. This is a ratio of two numbers, so it is definitely rational. And there's my root 2. So I'm just gonna go ahead, so there's no confusion, and just write down that therefore a is 1 over 16.